In the over 20-year history of the Pokemon series, there's not only been some fantastic games, but some fantastic Pokemon-themed game consoles as well. So today on Master Trainer, the channel aimed at helping you become a Pokemon Master, we're going over in no particular order my top 5 favorite, and thus the top 5 best Pokemon-themed game consoles. At number 1, we're actually going over my personal favorite one of these, and this is the one that sold me on the entire console itself. This is the Pokeball Edition of the new Nintendo 2DS XL. The new Nintendo 2DS XL is an upgrade to the Nintendo 3DS. Based off the upgraded new 3DS XL hardware, it has a sleeker design than that console and also lacks the 3D functionality, which, alright, that's fine, never used 3D anyways. This was one of 2 different Pokemon-themed consoles released in 2017, with the other being Pikachu-themed. And while that one looks cool, I had to go with the Pokeball Edition one for a few reasons. First things first, the red and white design here makes it stand out incredibly well, making it great for traveling, though it's so pretty when you hold it in your hands that you almost don't want to take it out of the house. But second off, being as it's based off a Pokeball, it has this button on the top. And as you can see in several videos I've done, I really like that button. But anyways, before I get distracted, number 2. Let's go back to the very beginning, go on my most wanted console of all time. This isn't one I own, but this is one that not only I want, but that my boyfriend wants as well. And this is the Pikachu Nintendo 64. Now, there are several different versions of the Pikachu in 64. There is this one, which is the one we got in North America, which was blue and yellow. And this one also came out in Japan, but there was also an orange one that also came out in Japan. Really nice. Apparently that one's more sought after, but I don't know, I kind of like the blue one a bit more. Also, look at that, the power button's a Pokeball, that's amazing. And besides, no matter which one of these you like more, they both look better than the Australian one, which is, wow, that's really just a blue and yellow N64. No thank you, I'll take my big old Pikachu. Number 3. This is the Pokemon Game Boy Light. For those of you wondering what the Game Boy Light was, essentially this was a revision of the Game Boy Pocket, which only came out in Japan, and as you'd expect from the name Light, it had a backlight. Why they didn't keep this on the Game Boy Color or original Game Boy Advance is beyond me, because it's a great console, though as it came out roughly around the same time as the Game Boy Color in Japan, they'd never bothered to bring it stateside. Despite that, they have a special Pikachu Edition one, which is great. A cute Pikachu Edition Game Boy that also has a backlight. Oh, how I would have loved that as a kid. But in addition to that, you could have also gotten a Pikachu Game Boy printer. Who remembers the Game Boy printer? If you bought a Game Boy camera, if you got this console, I guess it'd be one of the yellow ones, you could then actually take selfies or pictures. Yeah, the pictures were in black and white, they didn't look great, but you know, for a long while, this was the smallest portable digital camera out there. And you could print pictures on little stickers. Oh, this set probably isn't very cheap nowadays though, is it? Number 4. The next console on our list is one that, okay, it's a very simple redesign, but it's one I wanted a lot as a kid. In fact, one of my cousins had this. And this is the Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness GameCube. Now, when you bought this bundle originally, it came with, of course, a silver GameCube with Pokemon XD, but the GameCube itself had one small change I thought was cool. It had the actual GameCube emblem on the top, replaced with a Pokemon XD thing. And that's actually pretty cool. I really wanted that. I still want one. Apparently these aren't too hard to find nowadays, but then again, I haven't managed to find one for a price I'm happy with, so still, a man can dream. Number 5. The final console on our list today is actually the newest one here, and that's the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Edition Nintendo Switch. Now, I'll be honest, there's been a lot of special edition quote-unquote Nintendo Switches, but a lot of them usually just put a decal on the dock and do some different colored Joy-Cons, and admittedly, these do that. These have a Pikachu and Eevee decal on the Nintendo Switch dock and have these really cool brown and yellow Joy-Cons, which look great. I'm really happy with that. But the Nintendo Switch console itself actually has Pokemon designs in the back, which is really neat, and I don't think I've seen that done with any other Switch consoles. It's certainly way above and beyond what was done with the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Nintendo Switch bundle. I mean, what's that? Just a line on one of the Joy-Cons? Come on, y'all. But yeah, I maybe begin to ramble on just a bit. What's your favorite special edition Pokemon console? Let us know down in the comment section below. And while you're at it, why don't you subscribe to Master Trainer to keep updated on anything and everything Pokemon. So with that, I'll see you next time.